Live chat. Oh shit, we're live.
Woo!
What are you pointing at, Nikki? What are you pointing at? Yeah, it's right there. The key's right there. Shouts out to Nikki Chips.
Salute.
Shouts out to Nikki Chips. We in here sounding hella good. And the boy got us set up. And he was feeling sniffly and he did it anyways.
Yeah.
He came through.
Hail, sleet, or snow. Cemetery Chips is on the go.
It has been fucking like hailing around the Bay Area.
Crazy hailing.
What the fuck is up with this crazy weather? It's finally not gonna rain for like a week straight. And I'm so fucking excited about that.
I was in the studio all night last night. I got home at like 6 o'clock this morning. It looked like dog shit when I got home. I wake up today at like 12, 1 o'clock. I come outside, take my dog outside. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's majestic.
Looks like fucking Florida outside.
But I'll tell you what, it's like freezing ass cold in the shade and then like super nice in the sun. It's the type of weather where you just want to stand in the sun. I say freezing ass cold, but I'm from San Jose, California, which means anything below
72 is fucking freezing.
If it's below 60, it's like, what are you doing? Why are we here?
How come you ain't got a North Face jacket on?
All right, what's good? Oh, Mellow Chirp, Keezy Ryan, Sunday Venom, Mr. Neighbor Bill, James, Ochoa, Liam, Solomon, Tony Castro. I see y'all. Fabian Rodriguez. Damero Life was good. He said it was good. Lucho. Folks, we out here. He said it's fucking 14 degrees in Detroit right now.
Damn, salute to you, homie.
I don't know how cold it is in Canada.
Probably like -2.
In Toronto specifically, but I'm gonna be out in like
shit,
Ontario.
You going there in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there in 2 weeks.
Pack a blanket.
I know it's like they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? It's beautiful weather." And I'm gonna be like,
"You're gonna be like
freezing ass cold, man. I can't handle that shit." All right, thank you, Nikki Chips. You the man.
Drive safe, brother.
Salute, BOTZ indeed. Roger Garcia. If you did not know, we released something very fucking special. Basically, we made lemons out of fucking lemonade. Facts. In a major way. Yo, do it real fast. Can you pull up?
It's you ain't gotta pay for this lemonade.
Okay, so show them. This is the VR headset right here.
VR.
That you can get like a cardboard version of this or whatever. This one's a little more comfy for the face.
Yeah.
Open that the Thesaurus thing and pop your phone in there. I want people to watch you experience getting barred out.
Oh damn.
Just go to YouTube or whatever. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is line up that little line in the middle with the line on the fucking on your little headset thing, and then you can get barred out by fucking Thesaurus. It's a pretty epic scenario. Probably should have done this in advance, but you know I'm hella high. No, you know what? You just here. Let me see it.
Here, you do it.
You just fucking
you
just pop your shit in like this.
Hey,
look, it's just like what?
I've never done VR in my life. This is my first VR experience in general. This is crazy.
Oh, really? You never?
Yeah, I've never done VR ever.
All right. I'm just searching Thesaurus.
Yeah, I'm so glad I smoked before this.
Thesaurus VR. No, not versus VR, my friend. It's different. Okay, we're going with Thesaurus VR. Bang. Came up right away.
Oh,
right, put that shit on your head. They got to see.
Oh my God.
Is this one just in your?
Where's
Hey, you see, I put hella creepy ass music in there.
Oh,
it's all about,
I see Cody back there. He's just like, oh,
Cody's standing in the back, like, oh, just reacting to bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone was like, it didn't work. Tell me that shit doesn't work.
No, this fucking works. Oh, damn.
He's just barring out at you. It's a pretty wild experience.
Charlie. Yo, Phoebe going in.
So yeah, if now you could go on YouTube at any point in time and get barred out by Thesaurus. Just imagine you're Remy D. You're unprepared for this battle, and he's very prepared. You know what I mean? You're facing off against the best in the world, arguably, and he's fucking ready, and he will fuck you up. All right, that's cool.
Yo, that was, yo, he just fucking remedy in my fucking eyes, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. You can't. He's in there. He's in there. You see? You see this? Look at that shit. That's so fucking crazy. Hey, bro, I'm patting myself on the back for this.
Yo, that was
this
fire.
is lemons out of lemonade like a motherfucker.
Yo, that was fire.
I've been told that
multiple markets out here. You feel me?
There's been rap battles done in VR before, like they filmed rap battles with like a 360 VR cam, but that's like two people battling, right? Not like one person barking on you. Like this is the idea is that like this is an experience where you're getting barred out. You're getting 30'd to death by Thesaurus. Obviously,
facts, and like he put some like some spookly oogly music behind it.
I put scary music. I put a vignette on it, so it's like centered up. And then he's like, but Pete did all the work, man. He's pointing at you. He hella like did it to the camera for sure, which was tight.
Yeah, it sounded like if y'all ever played like the first Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2, like back in the day, not the remake they just made, which is fire, scary as fuck. But the original scores from like Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. God damn, get the fuck out of here.
Yes. So yeah, we were just talking about Reverse Live and him getting down here on a Monday because it's fucking a pain in the ass for him to come all the way from Hollister, whatever. And then I've been doing comedy shows on Friday. He was actually at the comedy show that I did this Friday, which was in Hollister, and it was fucking awesome. Shouts out to everybody who came out to Johnny's. Some of my old school homies that I've known from like junior high and shit were out there. It was tight. Which is
fucking wild. Yo, if I seen anybody from junior high right now, first of all, they wouldn't recognize me.
No, because you're fat on.
I was a fat motherfucker.
Fire.
Second of all, I don't even think I want to bump into anybody from middle school. They probably got some drama going on.
Oh yeah, no.
Bring up shit from when I was like 13. That always happens. Like you go to the mall, you're like, oh, I just want to go to the mall, go do something right quick, go pick something up, and then you bump into like your best friend from when you was 12 years old.
Oh man, fuck that. I really just
and they got like 6 kids and all these issues, and they're like, how come you don't kick it no more?
Yeah.
I'm like,
how come I don't kick it no more? Come on, bro. Because your life is trash.
Bro, you're like the sinking half of the Titanic, homie. I'm on the propellers just gasping for air. You're gonna drag me down, dog.
I have people tell me all the time, like, oh, I went to high school with you. And then I'm like, no, you didn't. Because I didn't really go to high school. All right. Like, and the little bit of high school I did go to, I remember the people who I went to school with, and it was not you. But all right, I digress. So yeah, the Thesaurus VR experience is out now. A couple things I wanted to do. God damn it, real fast. Okay, let me pull out my motherfucking phone because the boy's been taking notes. First off, shout out at Battle Rap Sucks mom, Maria. If you're watching, Maria, I hope you enjoy the show.
Yo, that's a real woman?
I mean, Battle Rap Sucks at Battle Rap Sucks on Twitter is a real person. I imagine he has a mother or she has a mother. Either way, there's a mother involved in the situation. Everyone's got a mom.
So you're just going
and then
under his mom's alias?
No, well, he said, shout out my mom Maria because she's
shout out to his mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. So, Orale, Maria. Shout out.
Yeah, shouts out, Maria. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And then also a very special shout out to Casey Folds and his girlfriend Heather, who provided me with tickets to go see Uncle fucking Joey for the first time ever, right? And I would have took my lady, but she had plans. She had friends coming into town. So I remember when we went to LA, Lucho was telling me, you got to go see Joey Diaz. He's the funniest motherfucker on the earth. Fact. So I hit him up. Me and Lucho went and seen Joey Diaz.
Shout out to Casey and Heather. Y'all some real ones. I appreciate that. Man, for real.
For real.
It was fire.
Major love to y'all. That was so fucking fun. It was Saturday night. We got the late show on Saturday night too, which is probably the best fucking show.
Yo, and like we were watching the fights. Like,
we were watching the fights. We were watching the Bellator fights live on my phone. These fools during like the first dude's act.
We're like in line, and everybody's like, they're all like, oh my god, it's so fucking cold. And like people are like, oh man, it's a big ass fucking line. Me and Dan are sitting there like, oh look, he's got the underhooks in. He's like, oh, you're like, oh, like we were commentating the fight.
Crow Cop was fighting Roy Nelson
out of nowhere.
I didn't even know that shit was happening. So,
out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was a super fucking entertaining show. Like what's it called? The waitress was shitty.
Yo, I've been to San Jose Improv multiple times. and like I seen Joey Diaz there before, but I've never seen the improv like be like so sloppy. Like they definitely like over like bro. When I went, there was people still outside who had tickets.
Oh yeah,
they sold more tickets than the place could hold.
Yeah, for sure. And because they had to seat people with us, like we were like every seat in the house was filled with a person.
I seen 3 motherfuckers with like girls on their laps.
Yo,
and no empty seats around them.
Because fucking Uncle Joey's the shit.
Yeah, he's
bro.
the shit.
I swear, like okay, so I will like if that fool's ever around anywhere that I am and doing a show, I will go see that shit.
Yeah.
For a couple different reasons. A, because I've never fucking laughed so hard in my life. Actually, there's one other time that I've laughed that hard, which is like where my fucking head hurts above the back of my head and my ears from laughing so hard.
Your blood pressure goes up.
And I'm like, and I literally was thinking about going into the hallway for a little bit and just chilling out.
Get some fresh air.
I fucking was laughing so hard that it was hurting my head. And the only time I ever did that before was at fucking this little local open mic, the spot Woodham's, and this dude who's a real ass comedian. This dude, Insane Wayne from Sacramento, was there, and he did a set, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the funniest motherfucker in the world. And then
one of those laughs you can hardly recover from,
dude. Well, Joey Diaz for 45 minutes sustained, like from the moment he walked on stage,
didn't stop. He didn't lose it. He didn't lose a step.
Fuck.
Yeah, he literally comes out on stage and like he's like first talking about like how much he likes San Jose, and he's surprised how many people came out, and he was like having hella fun. And then he's like, yo, today was Ralphie May's birthday. He's like, I just realized that. Goes the next 20 minutes.
It's just telling stories.
He's just telling stories about,
and they're fucking hella funny.
And I seen Joey before. People seen him on the podcast. I never heard any of these stories before. He was just fucking up there talking shit.
That was the other reason I was
hilarious.
The other reason I was going to say I would always pay to see this guy is because I can guarantee that it's never the same show.
Never the same shit. And and then he started talking about shit like
what? I'd be laughing like 3 days later about shit he said. And I also realized that like I can't really repeat any of the jokes that he said because you sound like a straight up like pedophile or goon if you just try to like explain to someone like some shit that he said, like just like in a sentence. It's a bad look. Those are certainly not the jokes to like tell again at the fucking water cooler. But
no, that's like shit you just say like in a small circle. That's the thing though, is when there's a small circle of friends that known each other for a long time, y'all say some wild out of pocket shit that there's no judgment behind it, and because there's also no like hard feelings behind it, and it's just you say the funniest shit. Like comedians like that, they bring you into their circle and let you see what their life is like, and that's their banter amongst each other. Like the way,
is there any other fucking comedian like that though? That is like literally is like a fucking like the Grateful Dead. He's like Fish, homie. He goes out and does a different set every fucking night, just like off top, and he's so like.
Only person I can think of is like Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle's a lot more mellow.
What I was gonna say is that people like love him so much.
Yeah.
That no, and you're right about Dave Chappelle probably like doing different sets, but I feel like he has jokes though, and I don't even think Joey Diaz like has like jokes that he wrote down as much as
no. Like he's a lot of the time he's up there just fucking freestyling.
So like
you're just witnessing the banter that happens amongst him and his peers.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? And
not only that, but he also is like so like such a beloved character that he could say shit that I don't think any other person in the world could say and not be like fucking, you know, on the news the next day, motherfuckers like dragging him fucking
or like getting
Twitter
shot
and shit.
You know what I mean?
Or just like people freaking out, like just on some like PC culture shit. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He says all the shit. He
says some wild shit,
all the shit. And everybody knows though, like everybody knows that like, oh, it's Uncle Joey. You know what I mean? So like it's all
no
good.
harm. Bro, Joey Diaz is the caddy of fucking comedy out there. Man. Real shit. Like
there's definitely, you know what I mean?
Like bro goes in there solo bolo dolo and don't give a fuck about what you think.
That's what I was gonna say. The don't give a fuck aspect
does not give a fuck what you think, because he ain't hurting you. You know what I mean?
Man, the thing I keep laughing about when he was saying that he was talking about the dude jacking himself off, and he said he gave himself cappuccino.
using spit.
Using spit. He
gave himself a cappuccino.
Oh fuck! I never heard that before.
Never. Everybody knew what the fuck he was talking about. Though.
Oh, not immediately. Everybody knew exactly what he was talking about. He's like, "Oh, he fucking gave himself a cappuccino," and I fucking, I almost fell over the fucking chair in front of me. I was laughing so hard. Holy fucking shit!
Oh man!
I'll tell you what though, like,
hey, them French fries there at the Improv were fucking fire.
Oh, the food's good.
Garlic aioli. I had some chicken wings.
Food's good when it comes on. It's good when it comes on.
Hold on. We got to get into that for a second because that was
they fucked your boy over. I was eating during Joey Diaz's set. I was eating a fucking
during the headliner's set.
Yeah, they
fucking Dan gets his pulled pork sandwich.
Bitch forgot my food. Oh, look, Casey's in here. Hey, he said unicorn fart to the face, cocksucker. Yeah. Oh my god. Thanks again, Casey. That shit was tell your lady thanks too. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was priceless.
Yeah, it was, and it's like straight up, like I'm fucking hooked, man. And also, like, I don't know. I guess I look at it like, okay, I could never do that, so it's cool. Like, I don't need to ever, like, as a comedian, be that funny because I couldn't. Like, and like, I just do it like everybody else, where I just tell jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm way more. Like, sometimes you watch comedians, they're like, dude, some days, like, I had a fucking great set on Friday. I was cooking. So then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm the man. And then you fucking watch someone like that, and you're like, okay,
holy shit.
Well.
But I mean, the thing is like every comedian never says that.
Yeah.
Every you look at Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz has had to go up before fucking people. And then he's like, how the fuck am I going to top that?
Yeah. But
you know what I mean? Everybody does that. And it's all perception thing. People say, like, I think the majority of, like, the music I make is like fucking whatever. But people tell me it's good, so I keep doing it. You know what I mean?
You know what the beauty of comedy is it's a long game.
Yeah.
So, like,
well, it's an artistry.
Yeah.
Alone in itself. And the thing is when you're an artist, you can never satisfy yourself. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can make shit that the whole fucking world loves. And if you don't fucking like it, in your eyes, it's a failure. You know what I mean? It's never going to be as good as some other shit that you love. You know what I mean?
Well, at least with, like, music, like, you know,
and it's also subjective. You know what I mean?
As soon as you're, art is subjective, but as soon as you're presenting music, it's supposed to be good. Like, as soon as people hear it the first time, it's supposed to be good. And it either is or it isn't. Yeah. But there's this thing with comedy where you're like, oh, you're not supposed to be good for 10 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you could go out and tell jokes for fucking 9.5 years and be like, I'll be better. You know what I mean?
Because it's like, it's one of the oldest, like, you know, positions amongst humanity is like the storyteller. You know what I mean? That's how history travels amongst humanity, is the storyteller. Yeah, a comedian is a storyteller, you know, and that type of road is like, you know, that's just a forest. It starts off as a seed, and then that's how you get to become like the Dave Chappelles, the Richard Pryors. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they're like, I don't know how you fucking do that.
Man, that takes some shit.
I'll tell you what, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing comedy, and I'll do it for a long ass time. So hopefully one day I'll be good enough to be like, not having to be like, oh, I've only been doing it for so long. You know what I mean? Like, it's but I enjoy the fuck out of it. Let's fucking go to the chat for a second. Was somebody saying that Joey Diaz doesn't go to Canada? Like, you can't get into Canada? I would not.
I don't
just because
think
of
he can
legal
go into
shit.
Canada.
Oh, that's fucking terrible, man. Y'all are missing out.
You gotta remember, he fucking kidnapped somebody.
Yeah, fucking well, shit, man. I'm gonna be telling jokes for a while, and I'm gonna be running around telling jokes. And thanks to my buddy Dylan from Odd Life Entertainment, who's in here right now. I'll be out telling jokes in fucking Canada.
Fire. Pull the fuck up, y'all. Yeah, come check that shit out. It's fucking fun.
It's like 5 or 6 shows, because one of them's like a little secret weed show, and so it's not on the flyer, but you'll know about it if you're cool. And then yeah, we're gonna be telling jokes and rapping. Some nights I'm doing both, so that's fire. I'm excited about it. Definitely rapping first, or telling jokes first, and then rapping. You don't want to be coming out all fucking sweaty and be like, "Hey guys." I don't know.
What was that? Hey, what was that song you played?
Fuck. Yeah, I know. Huh? Tell jokes about my set. I don't want to tell any jokes about my set. Okay, let's talk about some fucking current news shit because the news has just been freaking me the fuck out lately, guy. First, fucking 21 Savage is actually a British person,
he's a British bloke
or whatever the fuck. And then this fucking Jussie Smollett thing, the dude from Empire, like ultimately just like I watch the news every day, so like the first time I heard about this, I was like, oh, that's fucking terrible.
So can you update me, because I'm not I don't give a fuck about popular culture. So I don't. All I hear is like what people tell me or like what I randomly see on Instagram.
Maybe I do,
and I just don't give a fuck.
I want to say I don't, but I do. I probably do, because it's so fucking weird. All right, dude. I was just saying this before.
He lied. He lied about getting beat up or something.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say.
What I'm
gonna do right now. This is what I'm gonna do right now, Lucho.
Okay.
Before we even start this shit, I'm not gonna say that this motherfucker didn't or did or lied or did not lie. I'm just gonna explain to you the facts of the fucking story, because I'm not gonna be so bold as to fucking make an assumption about this shit.
Man, you know what? Honestly, like I'll be talking some wild shit, but I always got 5,000 retainer on Dennis Honeychurch. That's my legal aid.
Dennis Honeychurch.
No, Google him. He's one of the best attorneys in the Bay Area.
Dennis Honeychurch is a fucking fire name, and I would trust a lawyer.
Yeah, that motherfucker
like
saved my ass. So what happened? Tell me what the fuck happened.
So that like
she's also in here, bro. What's going on?
I'm just gonna tell you the facts. Okay. So
alleged facts?
No, I'm gonna tell you the facts as they've been like presented
from like what's been released to the public.
Yes, exactly. Like, because like I said, I'm not gonna be so bold as to fucking make any assumptions or grand statements as far as like what I feel about. And even if I did, it'd just be my fucking opinion.
Yeah.
And there are reasons why. I'll explain too why I'm not just gonna go take the word. I mean, fuck, I don't believe the news at all. Speaking of that 21 Savage shit, the fucking ICE agents at one point, they like said, they came out and said like his whole persona is a lie. Like, what the fuck? At what point is it their job to say that? You know what I mean? At what point is it an ICE agent's job to be like, first of all, he came over here when he was like 13 or 14 years old. Plenty of time to become like acclimated and become a part of a scene and it
just goes to show you who the type of people who are in positions of power.
I'm just saying.
I mean, because that's a personal jab that has nothing to do with
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It has nothing to do with the case, and it's clearly just
like think about the type of people who apply to be a part of ICE. People who leave their programs to go on ICE. Who the fuck wants to go around and fucking kick fucking immigrants out of a country?
Yeah, it's a shit.
And the majority of the time, they ain't getting fucking criminals because they're in fucking prison in our prison systems using our tax dollars, and they're pretty much being used as slavery and free labor. And then you got like today, like Donald Trump, like he gets endorsed by like 3 of the major corporations that are fucking building prisons in Southern California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, and they use immigrants as labor, and they don't get paid at all. And like some old bullshit.
Sorry, I'm doing weed stuff.
And the ICE motherfucker, you gonna pick up 21?
All right,
Saint Laurent Dawn. And
what I was just saying was point I was making is just like I don't believe the fucking I don't because of statements like that.
Yeah,
it's clear like that there's an agenda involved in the way that they're presenting the story from their side of it. So I'm not just gonna go boldly believe fucking ICE or any news agency.
And when's the government ever liked a rapper?
Just the facts of the situation. What are people are saying? It's so funny. Okay, listen to this. Damien, he says, not trying to be a dick. Just what happened? Where is everyone? Missed the funny ass Monday Night Live show. This shit is mad boring. It's fuck. I don't know what we're doing now. That's like we're just missing a couple people, right? But it's certainly like there were plenty of Dirtbag Dan shows that we just did with just like me in reverse, or just like me and whatever other one person showed up, because we rocked every fucking Monday night. So I think honestly, people are just like change is a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
So anytime that there's like the show goes through like any iteration,
a speed bump or something like that,
even if we're doing the same exact shit that we would be doing, because ultimately like this could just be me and Cody here, or me and any other one person here, and we would be talking about whatever fucking news story is cracking before we talked about our own shit, or after we talked about our own shit and before we wrapped.
Yeah,
because that's what we do.
Honestly, the only difference from like like a year or two ago and now is there's not as much fucking drama in battle rap. People are more professional now in battle rap.
Yeah, fucking Avocado started filming all the events, so they all started going really well.
And there's no, you know, you fucking chismosas at home are fucking sour because they know Buddy Bickram.
No, I get it. I understand completely. I think it's just a thing.
No. Everybody likes a little drama.
I think at some point that like whatever situation this is, whoever is the people who regularly show up, like what it's just going to be what the show is, just like it was what the show was, and people are going to fucking get used to it. And then, like, let's say in a year we're doing the show in a different place, and it's me and anybody else sitting here. Someone's going to be in the chat and they're going to be like, man, I fucking missed like the old Monday night shit when it was just like Dan and Lucho and they would and fucking SM and these fools would rap and whatever, and it would be like, damn, aren't we doing the same exact fucking shit?
And everybody's always like, oh, where's everybody at? Where's like Caustic has got one leg right now. He's had you know what I mean?
Knee surgery and he's not leaving the house a lot. And it's a lot of hallway to walk down to the gate. I understand. I said this last week. I think it's Frack's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Frack.
I'm sure Frack doesn't want to come hang out here on his birthday. So, like I said, hopefully we'll see Frack in the future. And Caustic when he gets his fucking knee back. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep doing the show, and it'll keep growing and changing, just like a fucking baby, a human baby boy.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll continue to love that human baby boy because he's a part of your life, or not, or you could just fuck off.
Yeah, you can just abort it.
Yeah. From your life. All right.
Is Blue in the chat?
Back. I don't know if Blue's in the chat.
Shout out to my boy Blue. What's happening with you, man?
Blue, you're my boy, Blue. Oh, okay. So I realized today was President's Day when I tried to go to the bank, and that fucking pissed me off.
Is it really?
I also realized it's Family Day in Canada, which is
the fuck is that?
Because Dylan told me.
The fuck is that?
It's what they do instead of President's Day or whatever. But Family Day is also in battle rap. It's the day that's famous for when Sharon and HFK shit on Canadian family TV, and they said racist and homophobic things. That's one of my favorite days.
I remember that.
That's one of my favorite holidays.
This is a battle rap, and then they started saying fucked up shit on the air.
That's one of my favorite.
It was like Canadian PBS, right?
Yeah,
Canadians
like
version. No,
it was like Canadian Good Morning America, homie.
Oh,
it was like
fuck, way more, that's even worse.
Yeah, it was way worse. So yeah, shouts out to that day.
Shouts out to Sharon.
That day in battle rap history, which is one of my favorite days in battle rap history.
That's fucking wow.
All right, so back to the fucking Jesse Smollett thing, because we set this whole shit up. We got to talk about it, guys. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you don't want to hear about it. This shit is fucking insane. This is the craziest news story since John Wayne Bobbitt got his dick cut off.
Yeah.
Thrown in a field.
Facts.
Put back on his body and then did pornography.
That happened.
And the woman who cut his dick off
got off scot-free.
This is the craziest story to me since that, because what we have is what appears to be, or what at least at this point the police are looking to. They want to talk to him, and they are moving to press charges against him for filing a fake police report, as opposed to pressing charges against his attackers, who they arrested. So let me break down the story.
So one thing I do know is they've been released.
Yes.
They're cooperating with the police.
Yeah. And
they are not and no charges are being pressed against them anymore.
Yes.
And they want, what's his name's phone? They want his phone.
Yes. They want.
And he gave them redacted phone records, but he ain't, that's all I know.
Okay, so those are all factual things about the story. Basically, he filed the police report, and I guess it was far enough after the incident for there to be questioned, because he had went to the hospital, admitted himself or whatever. And he did have some injury.
It's not a good look, homie.
He did have some injury. He files a police report. When he takes the police to the scene, he points to a camera that he said likely filmed the whole thing, but the camera was faced the other direction.
Oh, no shit. Wait, he pointed out that there was a camera?
Yeah, he pointed out that there was a camera. And then this will be important later. He pointed out that there was a camera. The police noticed that, also said that camera was pointing in the opposite direction, so they didn't have footage of that. But they were able to find footage of the attackers walking away. from that footage, they were able to link those attackers because it was the only people on that street at that time. They were able to link those attackers to an Uber that they got picked up in. So the Uber has your
account information.
Yeah, your direct information. So they figured out who it was. It was these two Nigerian bodybuilder brothers. They directly after the incident flew out of the country, came back to Chicago. When they came back to Chicago, they got picked up at the airport. The police took them into custody. They searched their home. They found a rope because during this attack, a rope was put around his neck. They said they poured bleach on him. They found bleach at the home. And then they said racial slurs. They said gay slurs, homophobic stuff. And then they also said political shit. They said it was MAGA country. So
where
the attacker said this, and this is what Jesse Smollett
that was Jesse's statement.
Yes, that was his statement. Okay. That was his statement. His statement was also that he was sure they were white, which is clearly not the case because they're Nigerian dudes, and that he didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
Turns out one of the dudes is like his personal trainer, was an extra on the show. The other thing is
Empire.
Yeah.
Oh,
the other thing is they're yacked, and there's like footage of one of them boxing. He punches a dude, and the dude like flies out of the ring.
This sounds like the fucking Sun Gym guys in Miami.
This dude,
what the fuck?
If this dude, I feel like if two dudes like that, that's another reason that people are questioning the story, because if two people like that wanted to hurt you,
no, they fucking kill you.
They're gonna hurt you. They're not gonna put just a little cut on your eye. They're gonna
you'd be dead for sure.
So
because I seen pictures of the guy. He maybe weighs like 175 at most.
The Jesse Smollett.
Yeah,
he's not a big dude.
Yeah, when you got fuck no.
So and then like the thing that came out today is that they said that the alleged attackers are cooperating with the police, and that they're saying that they were paid, and that
no shit,
they were paid, and that they had planned the thing with him, and
that's a conspiracy charge,
and that they that's why they picked that spot specifically, because they thought that there was a camera trained on that spot, even though it was pointed in the other direction, and that's why the police thought it was odd that he pointed out that in the first place, that they were like taking that into question or whatever. And then they said that they were paid. I think $4,000 is what they said. But okay, so this is all the information that's out. This is all. That's what they said.
Why the fuck?
That's what the police said. Whatever.
Why the fuck even do that shit?
Let's keep in mind. Okay, first of all, motive. There's none. Makes no fucking sense. Otherwise, it's just like an attention grab, which is fucking super weird and childish. The other thing is we're dealing with the Chicago Police Department. That's who's making these statements.
No, that's true.
The Chicago Police Department,
a fucking joke,
notoriously
take a ride around. You know what I'm talking about?
For covering up shit, torturing people, fucking shooting
in abandoned houses where
just
bodies get found.
Just bad stuff. So I think it's really, again, like the 21 Savage thing, where like the ICE comes out and says, this fool's whole persona is a lie. It's like, well, what the fuck does that have to, like, that's not your job to say that.
Yeah.
That's some like music nerd kid who does a blog's job to say, not your job to say. So like it feels like they're attacking him pretty hard.
They're trying to attack his character.
So that is the only reason that I'm reserved in just being like, oh, he's fucking lying, because everything is like, man, if it fucking quacks like a duck, you know what I mean? Like everything lines up. But at the same time, it's like
also like if he was attacked, like that's horrible for everybody to call you a fucking liar. Like
on top of that, yeah,
you're a fucking victim.
It's like, okay, so it's that.
But man, if he fucking lied about that shit, you a stupid motherfucker.
A hate crime, like a double hate crime, because it's like and then there's like the political.
That's like That's like inciting like a riot.
I don't know what that. See, the political element of it is extra fucked up, because it adds this like, oh man, like you give fuel to people that are see, this is what they fucking do. You know what I mean? Like
it becomes like a political focal point.
I hate to like fucking I don't trust anyone on either side of the fence politically, but I feel like there's definitely like
two sides of the same chicken-headed coin. You know what I'm talking about?
I really don't fuck with like the MAGA hat side of the political court. So and those people are vindicated when something like this happens because that they're just all on fucking talk radio, crazy conspiracy theories about how the liberal media, and then it was probably fucking the Democratic Party that paid to do this shit and all this crazy shit. Like, oh man, why the fuck do you want to give fuel to people like that? So it just seems like, I mean, this is a fucking crazy story. It's all that's all over the news. Like I said, it's the craziest story since fucking Lorena Bobbitt. I felt like I had to come out here and talk about it a little bit because I've just been watching it all day and trying to make sense.
This guy tried to do fucking Takashi 6ix9ine the whole thing. It's like, yo, check this out.
and that's okay. And then get
some rope,
flying under the radar. Takashi 6ix9ine is going to go into witness protection program, likely not serve a single fucking day for any crimes he committed, and he's going to throw all of his homies under the bus. Blah, blah, blah,
Charlemagne said that if Takashi got off of this scot-free, he'd suck his dick. He said that live on the Breakfast Club.
Really?
Charlemagne the God said that. Hey, bro,
I feel like
you gotta hand up some bobos to Takashi.
I feel like that's just because Charlemagne really wants to suck his dick. He's just like he knew he had the inside track on that shit. He was talking to his lawyers and he was like, "Let me find a roundabout way where I could get to suck this little guy's dick off." But God bless you going into witness protection with fucking 6ix9ine tatted on your face, your whole fucking face, and I mean, fuck, you can get rid of your rainbow hair, but I feel like he has a very distinct look. They're gonna find 6ix9ine. You know what I mean?
But then again, they're
gonna find him.
But I mean, like at the end of the day, like this isn't the fucking Italian mob. This is like a gang that inhabits like 6 blocks. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody fuck. And I doubt they're gonna have witness protection is like funded by organization that doesn't have like borders. They're gonna send him to Australia in the outback. You feel me? He gonna be flipping shrimps on the bobby, all that bullshit.
No, I get. I totally think that
he's good. His mama though, his baby mama. Ooh, she about to get that wig back.
Why? Because she said all the crazy
shit?
She
out here she was definitely cloud chasing off, and that motherfucker getting locked up. And if anything goes to show her character herself, like you fucking around with people on his team, you out here, talking about your kid on social media, and like she was flexing the whole time they was dating. Like I didn't even know who the fuck that bitch was. I just recognized her, and I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And it's like Takashi 6ix9ine's baby mama. Like that's who she is, the baby mama. That bitch, she gonna get in some fucking trouble.
I don't think it's like the fucking Sammy the Bull fucking turned over on the entire mob. I think any criminal in that position that has the opportunity to, damn near any motherfucking person on the planet of Earth that has the opportunity to, hey, instead of you going to jail at all, just rat on all your friends and we'll send you so far away that no one will ever be able to find you. Who is not taking that deal? That's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could talk all the shit you want. And rightfully so, because he's a fucking shithead for doing the crime and for being like
everything that's happened, he asked for it.
And no, he was actively
asking for it.
Yeah. He was like 50 Cent on fucking crack, dude. Just like, oh yeah, we're gonna take this shit to the next level. Like he was really exacerbating the entire situation and making things worse even. So he certainly deserves to be fucked over. And it's a shame that he won't be, but it's really fucking naive to say that, or to think that anybody wouldn't do the same thing. Like if you know somebody, or if you think you know somebody that isn't going to take a deal like that, you're fucking wrong.
Wait till you get locked into a room with no windows.
They will fucking wait.
You find out what people really made.
First 48, you always know the dude who's going to snitch because he puts his arms inside of his t-shirt, like he's hella fucking cold. He's cold. Like he's sitting there, he's got his knees and his arms inside of his t-shirt. That motherfucker's going to tell you everything.
And they did that on purpose. They'll turn the AC down to 60 degrees.
Yeah, but some motherfuckers just sit there with the t-shirt on, don't say shit.
Yeah.
So, because they don't necessarily know, but motherfuckers 6ix9ine is done. They know everything. So it's just to me, it's no surprise. Like I said, Sammy the Bull.
But I mean,
everybody snitches. Dude.
But I mean, then again, is he done though? Like in today's society, like let's keep it real. Like, they ain't a whole lot of real gangsters around no more. A lot of these people they're fucking perpetrating. Like, they ain't really got it like that, and they ain't really living like that. And
so
like,
you
at the drop of the dime,
people...
like, they fucking tell. You know what I mean? Look at Troy Ave, fucking told. You know what I mean? Fucking T.I. told. Diddy
is,
told. Snoop told. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
My question is,
who really is a real gangster?
Because
you know what I mean?
the level, but like the art, like there's no question that the profile of this level of snitching is like as high as it could possibly be. The only like higher profile snitch is like homie from Goodfellas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
As far as like,
and like Whitey Bulger.
Yeah. As far as
that motherfucker got dealt with.
I'm saying. So like extra publicized, like goonery.
Frank White.
I think that honestly, like there's no way that he could resurface later and people be like, oh, this is tight.
Music
6ix9ine. Yeah. Or like have like a career again.
In like 5-10 years, he'll be doing a TED talk talking about how he took over the internet and just disappeared.
Really?
That's what I see.
I mean, like, honestly, like if he gets an opportunity to take witness protection, I'm thinking this motherfucker's gonna disappear into the fucking wild blue yonder and just never be seen again.
No, because that type of, I mean, he's definitely somebody who is, fueled by his hubris. And once you get a taste of that, that's just a drug. That's why he was flexing so hard on the internet. The internet's a fucking drug on some real shit.
Well, then he's gonna get fucking killed because he's gonna be flexing, and they're gonna fucking find out where he's flexing from.
He's fucking.
They're gonna chase that IP
address. Stupid motherfucker.
I don't know.
Why were you so fucking stupid, fool?
Oh, man.
God, you talk about selling a fucking kilo of heroin, bro. You got the fucking top 10 tracks in the United States, around the world.
Did a fucking,
and you got a fucking brick and some dirty in your apartment where your mama sleep and your baby.
He did a fucking
TMZ
interview where he's like putting out a hit on Chief Keef.
Yeah,
like
he's asking, like, keep telling Coup to beat 30 racks to put it on Chief's head. Get the fuck out of here! You got TMZ right there. You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think there's any fucking.
No, I don't feel bad for him at all.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
No.
But I'm also like in no way surprised that he's going to turn over on every single.
No, I understand. That wasn't surprising at all.
Oh well, I guess I don't know.
The success rate in prosecutions against the federal government is 98%. Only 2% of cases get dropped by the federal government.
They're going to win
2%. And because they don't make a case against you unless they know they're going to fucking win. They did the same thing with fucking Bobby Shmurda. They watched them for a fucking year. And fucking once they had everything, they made their case.
They'll build the case.
Which Shmurda gets out next year.
So last real job I ever had in my life was at Home Depot when I was 19 years old. I worked there for a little bit after the skate shop. And I decided I never want to have a real job again. No, but I worked at Home Depot and I worked in the returns department. And there was this dude, Manny, who worked in the returns department with me. And he was just stealing shit like a motherfucker. Going nuts. Fire. And I was like, I ain't going to get involved in this shit because you're wild fucking blatant. But you know what I mean? I let homie know that he didn't have to worry about me. So he just did his thing. Wow. At the same time, it was so fucking blatant that I was always like, man, how does a fucking... They got cameras all over this motherfucker. Sure as shit, they were building a case against this dude, and they let him rack like $50,000 worth of shit before they pulled him
below. I think it's below $600 is a misdemeanor.
Oh yeah,
anything above 600 can
And I'm sure that like once you get up to like tens of thousands of dollars, it becomes a whole different thing. Because they let this motherfucker, like they actively were just letting him steal for months in order to build this case against him. So I think that like. If you're a knucklehead like that publicly, that it's really only a matter of time before they fucking arrest you. Like if your favorite rapper is the type of motherfucker who be committing crimes on Instagram, enjoy his music right now because it's not gonna fucking be around for a long time. You know what I mean? Or fuck, maybe you'll get lucky. And like me, I used to listen to X-Rated. Like he was my favorite fucking rapper when I was a kid. And then I was listening to his albums when he got locked up. Actually, the first album I heard from him was over the phone. But then, and I was like actively when the one with Macaframalama came out, I bought that shit like the day it came out because I was like fucking Unforgiven. I fucking love X-Rated. And when I was a kid, I never thought this motherfucker was gonna be out of jail one day.
Mhm.
And sure as shit,
And it was out of nowhere. I wake up one day and I look online. It's like famous Northern California rapper X-Rated is finally released from prison, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I've been.
And a week later, he started dropping tracks. I was like, hell yeah.
I'm heavy on that shit, so I've been knowing, and like I remember he actually had gotten like furloughed like a year earlier,
a year before,
and he fucking was posting shit on the internet, and they shut him down, and like they violated him for like being out before he was out, basically, and then he like chilled, and then a year later that's when all this shit. And then Chris Paxton, the guy who did Death Dealers Anonymous, our album,
shout out to Chris Paxton.
Yeah, he records all my shit. He did X-Rated's whole fucking album, and he recorded the whole thing at Nexus. So like,
damn,
it was crazy that like all of a sudden like this dude that I grew up listening to was not only out of jail, which made me feel hella fucking old. Because I think he did 27 years or something.
Yeah, he went in 1990 or 91.
I don't fucking know, man. Yeah. Just a lot of years. So it's for
before I was born. That's
for someone to like, and because I never in my life, like I guess when I was like that age, listening to that music, I wasn't thinking about being an adult at all. But I certainly wasn't thinking at any point that like, oh, X-Rated one day is gonna get out, and I'll just be able to like catch him at a show, or the homies will be recording him at the studio. Like that was never even across my mind in the slightest. So that's fucking crazy. And shouts out to X-Rated. I love seeing you out there living your best life. And I hope that, I mean, we're going to see Bobby Shmurda come out. We're going to see Greedo. I think people were talking like Greedo got 20 years. I think he gets out.
Well, you can apply for probation.
No, I think they had it twisted, and he gets out in 2020, and they were saying 20 because he gets out in 2020.
Did he like file an appeal?
I don't know. I just don't know what I don't know the facts of his case, but like I feel like Greedo is going to get out in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like Bobby Shmurda is going to be out in a year, and maybe if your favorite rapper does get fucking locked up now, he'll get out in 25 and put out a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, Jay-Z put out fucking music last year. It was pretty fucking good. You know what I mean?
I think it's
X-Rated put some music out recently. That shit was fucking dope.
Hey, I love the new X-Rated album. You
never know.
It's definitely like I bought it and I listened to it. It's not something I slap on the regular, but it was really dope to hear him like still be a dope rapper and not be on the same shit, clearly, because he's a fucking changed man or different man. I mean, fuck, everybody changes, but yeah, it's really cool. You know what I mean? That being said, I don't think Takashi 6ix9ine is gonna have that kind of successful return one day. You know what I mean? Even if he like goes into witness protection for 10 years and then comes back and like, remember me? All those fools are dead. I'm back. I just got word. All those fools are dead. Here's our rap song. Like, maybe. You never know.
He just needs to just bow out. He had the opportunity to bow out gracefully and do some time, but no, he just needs to just fucking bounce. And just disappear. Yeah, become the man behind the curtain. You know what I mean?
I don't think he has any fucking choice at this point.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be like, you can't have a cell phone, you can't have a computer, you have to we got you this job. you start laser treatment, and then over the next 6 months, laser treatment. You know what I'm saying? They probably doing that shit right now around September. Come around when he gotta, because he probably gonna have to testify in court.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Take the stand. Oh, September.
100%.
If they go up there, watch that. He ain't got no tattoos on him no more, or he got to walk around with makeup on. It was hey, bro, got to walk around the rest of his life doing makeup in the morning. Like an American Me, he just gets some dab with the makeup, and just
or he's gonna get that fucking ill laser on your face. That motherfucker hurts. You know that motherfucker hurts twice as bad as getting a tattoo, burning that shit off of your face.
Thanks.
Oh my god,
man, just get some lye. You feel me? Just burn it off your skin.
Oh man, that fool's gonna fucking be in pain.
That'll be his new disguise. He'll be a burn victim. Oh shit! If you ever see somebody walking around resembling Band-Aid Man, just know that's Takashi. All right, Takashi's out there fucking hiding from the world.
Like Dark Man with the fucking
yeah
band around his face. Shout out to
Yo.
Dark Man. Shout out to the classic film Dark Man.
That big fat guy scared the fuck out of me when I was little.
Okay, so that big fat guy was also Dr. Giggles, which is another fucking horror movie about like a dentist that killed you, which is fucking terrifying.
Hold on, I think I seen that movie.
Dr. Giggles.
I seen a lot of, my grandma's pretty twisted. She saw me a lot of dark shit when I was little, so I seen some fucked up shit.
Dr. Giggles was the most fucked up because it was a horror movie about dentists. So if you like are 9 years old when that shit came out, it was like all your fears.
Nah, my dentist was hot as fuck. I was like, never scared of the dentist.
I always had
she
cavities.
Was so bad.
Bro, I didn't give a fuck how hot the dentist was. I always had cavities, so they were hurting me like all the time. So like it hurt enough, and I would always be thinking like, man, this motherfucker could really kill me right now, and there's nothing I could do. I'm
shit. I'd let her take my life. She was bad as fuck. I remember her. I don't want to say her name. She was bad as fuck. Oh, yo, goodness. I remember when she gassed me up. I know she had to take. I had my wisdom teeth in my mouth when I was 12 years old, so they had to take them out, and because I had my mouth wire shut because I had my jaw broken. So when they go to take out my wisdom teeth, she like gassed me up.
Oh yeah.
Well, the morning before she made me take some pills.
Yeah.
And then I took the pills the night before I woke up. I was fucking faded. My sister woke me up. She's like, "We gotta go get your teeth taken."
Oh yeah, that's real shit.
Fucking gave me more pills. I get in there, she starts gassing me up, gassing and take me out. Yo, on my mom, I don't fucking remember. I was like, "Can you show me your tits?"
Hey, bro, people say wild shit. You seen that David after the dentist shit?
I asked her showing her tits, and like she like I guess pumped up the gas, and like in my mind, like she showed me her tits.
Yo,
and like then she like was like trying to give me the goods. And
you're
like,
lucky, I guess, because when you're 12, it's easier on you. And you have fun. You have a great imagination. So you can see titties. But I guess the older you get, when you get your wisdom teeth taken out, the worse it is. Like my aunt had pulled out when she was 40, and she was like laid up for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I had mine pulled out when I was 19. And they had to take out all 4, and they were impacted. I guess they were close to my fucking nasal fucking shit. So it was a thing. And they fucking drugged me the fuck up. They knocked me all the way the fuck out. My mom picked me up. And I guess like I don't have any memory of this, but I guess my wife and my mom were saying that I was just going, "I want ice cream. I want ice cream." Oh, and I was just like in the back seat, and they were like, "What do you want?" And, "I want ice cream." Like I was just like acting like a fucking 3-year-old.
Yeah.
That just, and all I wanted was ice cream. I just wanted ice cream, and I wanted to go home and go to sleep. That's all I wanted. But I wanted ice cream, homie. I was very specific about ice cream. And I think they asked me what kind of ice cream, and I said, sherbet. Homie, I don't even like
sherbet. That's the fucking worst one.
I don't even like sherbet.
You're at your most vulnerable. Like you're tripping balls. I would have been like, I want all the fucking ice cream.
I think my subconscious.
You want to try something new?
No, my subconscious wants sherbet ice cream, but like in my head, like I'm a fucking cookies and cream man.
Yeah.
But I also like I must have known that like I couldn't be having chunks of like fucking cookie dough or like chocolate in my whole cavities.
No,
so I had to get something that was just like smooth.
Yeah.
So I made a good choice.
No, that's a good choice.
But I'm like, hey, you're not gonna see me with the fucking cone of sherbet walking around like fucking sherbet.
Did they say something?
I'm not sherbet Dan.
Did your dentist say like not to have ice cream or something?
No,
and maybe that's why they said sherbet.
Maybe they said have hella ice cream. I don't know. I think they just told me I couldn't have hard food. I couldn't chew on shit. So I was just like, you know, pudding and ice cream and I was all fucked up, bro. I couldn't smoke. I had smoked cigarettes back then. And I couldn't smoke cigarettes. It was like the longest I
was smoking cigarettes too, and like my sister, she was like, "Don't be fucking smoking no cigarettes. You're gonna get an infection in your gums,
you get that
and your jaw's gonna fall off."
Dry socket.
And I was like, "Damn, that's some real ass shit."
Dry socket.
Fun fact. Like 3 weeks ago, I was swiping on Tinder, and my fucking dentist from back in the day, she actually swiped me. She's like 47 years old now. She's still bad as fuck.
You get that shit.
No, I told her that story, and then it kind of like creeped her out, so we stopped talking.
All right.
Shit happens, y'all.
Dentist, you little bitch ass dentist. All right, guys, let's get a little fucking bar pong cracking, shall we? Give us a bar pong phrase that me and the boy Lucho can yick off on real fast.
Oh man. Has there ever been just a one-on-one bar pong?
Oh yeah, me and fucking Cody have done. Me and fucking we've done a lot of these. Oh, Dr. Giggles is a pretty hard one.
Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles. Ooh, Doctor. I think we got to do Dr. Giggles because it's
Alright.
mad obscure
Yeah.
too. And does anybody remember Dr. Giggles the movie? Am I tripping?
I
Is
vaguely
this just
remember
some-
that shit.
Is this just something I fucking imagined in my mind?
No. Did he have like on top of his head the big metal thing?
Homie, it was the dude from Darkman who was the fat
whose
dude.
face melts.
Yeah, yes. It was that
yeah.
dude was Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
So that's why I know like that dude was Dr. Giggles. Okay. Let's go. Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles.
Instead of single kickflips these days, I'm dropping triples.
Dr. Giggles. I used to wrestle alligators, but the sharks I tickle.
Okay. You imagined your dentist showed you lots of nipples.
Facts.
Dr. Giggles, lots of nipples.
I treat everybody equally. I've even blocked a cripple.
Okay. When I had my dental surgery for weeks, I talked with spittle.
Damn.
A little spit flying out of my mouth.
You know, my gums be a little sensitive, and you know they'd be like, "Oh, how's this feel?" And I was like, "I shocked a little."
I got an idea for a new kind of candy called chocolate tickles.
Something that talks belittled.
Okay. Okay. I got a new pair of candy clothes. Yeah, they're socks with Skittles.
I'm a pet lover, so mine are stocked with kibbles.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's the name of that fucking Batman villain that talks with riddles?
I don't know, but doesn't his sidekick when he talks he dribbles?
I cracked my phone case like a couple weeks ago, and when I looked at it, my heart stopped a little.
Damn. That hit me hard like a Proctor missile.
What?
Proctor missiles.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to Google that. I'm into that BDSM shit. Shocks to nipples.
It's got locks with pickles.
Oh, man. Like locks, like the fucking like fish or whatever. Like,
huh?
Okay.
No, like a lock because you said on your nipples. And
Oh, locks with pickles.
Yeah.
Okay. So on my bagels, I like locks a little. Shouts out. That's for Frack. For his birthday. That was Frack's for his birthday. Happy birthday, Frack.
Yeah, happy birthday, Frack. What are you eating? Matzah stickle?
Flagon. Flagon. I fucking hate when I'm eating spaghetti and the pasta dribbles on my pants.
Pasta dribbles. That's a that sounds like a caustic issue.
Really only caustic's nipples work in that position, but I don't want to say that. We already said caustic and nipples, and I just don't want to think about caustic's nipples because they're real small. They're smaller than they should be.
Yeah.
You can cover them with the dime, I think.
What? I've never seen Cossack's nipples.
I feel like I have. I feel like I have, and I was like, man, those are too small. What are you doing with those? I'm out. You got another one. You win. Better be good.
Topic stickle.
I don't like it.
Toxic tissue.
It's not good either.
Fucking
you could have said toxic pickle and won the whole.
No, I already said pickle.
Yeah, but still, you said lox and pickles. You could have said I made you a sandwich with a toxic pickle.
Damn.
So now I win.
Now it cost me. Now it cost me triple.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Damn! I finally won a bar pong.
Look at this.
Holy shit!
Look at this hard ass one. This motherfucker said, cappuccino. Dagini said ostrich sizzle.
Yo, that's fucking fire.
Ostrich sizzle. I'm running all the way back to see what these motherfuckers came up with.
That pos just crippled.
Oh, he said this new cream blocks your pimples. Oh, Shizzy said, I bet Frack is hiding a box of nickels. Oh shit! Yo, shit! It's like, see, it's like Crack's still on the show even when he's not here.
Yo, shit.
Oh man, there's so many good ones. Walk with cripples. Oh man. Okay.
Talk is fickle.
Talk to sickos.
Oh shit,
man! I'm like a doctor the way I talk to sickos. That's so good. Okay. All right. Cool. That was fun. That was a good little fucking bar pong action. So guys, I got a comedy show this Friday night in Hayward, California, of all places.
Bang bang.
Shouts out to the Haystack. Shouts out to Frank Stacks. I actually talked to Frank Stacks today. He's gonna come in and do the podcast. So,
nice.
Expect a rap as a joke heavy Dirtbag Dan show coming up very soon. And you know we're gonna rap our fucking asses off if Frank Stacks is here.
Oh yeah.
We have to do
that. Full fucking, if he's flying or driving, he's rapping the whole way here.
Yeah, for sure.
He's freestyling.
He's freestyling. He's
got his gloves on and everything.
He's got his gloves on and he's ready to freestyle, homie. So Frank Stacks.
Right there to bring in a static.
We'll see Frankie really soon. Yeah, bring in a static with a Mac. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, so Haystack comedy show this Friday. I will be out there. Get your tickets if you live in Ontario and you want to come to one of these comedy shows. Tickets are on sale now. Holler at Odd Life Entertainment.
Nice.
And some of them are smaller rooms, so get tickets. And if you want to go to the little secret weed one, DM me and I'll send you the information about that, because that should be hella fun. And shouts out a lot of the King of the Dot homies, dudes that I worked with out there are going to be on the shows even. Like
oh no, who's
Sean Siriana, the guy, he's I've done a comedy show with him out there before. He filmed a bunch of stuff for King of the Dot. And I just worked with him a bunch. He was the guy who would film when we do the interviews before we even started doing the pay-per-view and shit. So that's my boy.
What about June Gonzalez?
Ryan PvP. No June Gonzalez. Fuck, I should have fucking.
Uno Lavos got a girl's name.
I should have fucking. I know somebody. I was on a show with him, and somebody said. They looked at the flyer and they were like, I bet this June Gonzalez bitch is hot.
No. That was me. On the podcast. I was like, yo, June Gonzalez, that sounds like a badass bitch. And then you were like, no, that's Uno Lavos.
Fuck, I'm hella jealous that I don't have a fucking a dope ass fake name like June Gonzalez. Daniel Martinez is not gonna work. It's just, there's like, if you say, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Martinez, like anywhere in California, there's likely like another dude is going to be like, am I doing a fucking comedy show tonight?
Yeah, you put my name up there?
You guys are you playing a joke on me? And all his friends and shit. So like when I went to school with two other Daniel Martinez's in the same, like just at my high school. So I don't know. And it's just like, I don't know. So I'd have to make one up. So what would I be like? Denny Hernandez or what? I'm not Mexican enough for that shit. And then I don't want to pick like Caucasian name because that would be weird. or maybe it'd be tight. I don't know. But at the point
Daniel Burbank.
I'm going by Dirtbag Dan. I'm out here going by Dirtbag Dan.
Yeah.
And Danny Burbank. It's got to be Danny for some reason, which is funny because like if anybody in my real life calls me Danny, I'll be like, hey, stop that shit, homie. Like nobody calls me
like
that.
Danny Casanova.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. But that sounds like I'm gonna pimp your bitch.
Hey, man, fucking Bruce be pimping bitches and the stage.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So jealous of June Gonzalez's name, but that's about it, really.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be my new name on Tinder, June Gonzalez.
That's gonna be your new name on
Hell
Tinder.
Yeah.
It's all about just taking his name and using it on Tinder.
Hell yeah.
And just doing bitches hella
Maybe my
dirty.
Dan wants to give me a second run now if I got a new name.
If you're June Gonzalez, you just do her hella dirty. Just hella dirty. All right. What else?
Can you check out my gums?
Danny Young. Ooh, I like Danny Young. That's pretty good too. This fool, Fatty McJiglets, has just been saying, take a dab and relax. And,
Danny McJiglets.
I've just been saying, take a dab and relax.
Yo, salute to Danny McJiglets for having a fire ass fucking screen name.
Danny
McJiglets.
I love
Danny.
I love that people
Danny
love that song so much.
McJiglets.
You know what? That song's gonna get to 1 million fucking views one day, and not like one day, like far away. Like someday, it's already got like 800,000 views.
Which
and
video?
It's probably Fatty McJiglets. Jiglets, I'm sorry. Jiggle tits. Fatty McJiggle tits.
Oh, Fatty McJiggle
Fatty
tits.
McJiggle tits. I hope you're a lady. I hope you're a lady. Because that's the only kind of tits I want to see jiggling.
Yeah.
And I don't care how fat they are, too. Like, let's be real. The fatter the tits, the better. If we're just talking about tits straight up, like big old fat tits.
Awesome, man. You know what? Because I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love a woman who got some great tits. But if she ain't got nothing like running down the back, man, there's nothing there for me.
Oh, I don't care if they're shaped like a letter P, man, which is fucking huge tits and like Wendy Williams.
I can't, Doug. I can't.
I'm just joking. Who would have fucked Wendy Williams, man? But I'm certainly
fucking seizure while she's sucking your dick.
I'm certainly a tit man for sure. I'm a rare tit man. I'm one of the last tit men on Earth, I think. So
John Wick 3, the last tip man.
I'm a dying breed, baby. I'm a dying breed. I'm the last tip man on Earth, man. Everybody's all about ass these days. Hey, I like ass too. I also like me some titties.
Big old titties.
But yeah, shouts out to you liking Concentrate so much. I will take a dab and relax. The moment I'm in front of a rig, I got some lemon tree. It's fire. I'm gonna take a dab. But
yo, where's Abel at?
The lemon tree. I know. My guy, he hit me up. I talked to him before the new year. He was just like, what's up? How you? Abel's the fucking man.
Yeah.
So he be hitting me up from time to time just to see how I'm doing. How about that shit? What a friend. So yeah, I talk to Abel every once in a while and just catch up with him. He's chilling. Being a good man. He's the fucking man. Handling biz, working. And he's definitely part of the reason that song cracks so hard. Because like
should the motherfucker couldn't
contemplate. Yeah, he got the ill hook on that shit. So shouts out to my guy Abel. But I will. Okay, I'm gonna take a dab. I can't promise I'm gonna relax because it's a strong sativa. And I woke up this morning and I smoked a blunt of the same flower that created the concentrate. And homie, I was a little stressed out.
Yeah.
At like 7:30 in the morning. Just what am I doing?
Oh my god.
You ever walk into the kitchen and go,
the fuck am I doing out here?
I don't, man. I got it. I like to
think can't sit still.
I like to think I'm a smart person. But I don't think that any real smart people ever walk into a room and say, what the fuck am I doing in this room right now? And legit not know, like, why, and then leave the room and then go sit down and go,
oh yeah,
I was getting a fork. Fuck. Yeah. And then you go all the way back in the kitchen and grab a fork.
That's me like 6 times a day.
Homie. Yeah. Nobody's smart.
I like going to I walk in the bathroom, like, why the fuck am I in here? And then I go back to the living room. They're like, oh shit, I gotta take a piss.
Oh, that's okay. So that's crazy, Lucho. Because if I walk in the bathroom, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm also like, that also happens when I'm high as fuck.
Unless I want like a Q-tip. And then I don't know I want a Q-tip until I
that'll be the same thing. Like I'll go in there and like I need to clip my toenails or some shit like that. I go in there and grab toenail clippers and I'm like, no. I should do that, but I went to go take a piss.
Homie, I clean my ears every single time I take a shit. And I take like, bro, I wake up in the morning.
Bro, do you put them in the toilet?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
No.
Yo, I like
my plumbing, homie. I like to be able to flush.
Thank you.
My dad fucking clogs the toilet enough with just his stank ass.
I was with this girl. Every time she'd go take a piss, she'd clean her ears out with a Q-tip, and then she'd fucking throw it in the toilet.
Bitch, what are you doing?
What the fuck? Are you goddamn
what
beaver?
Else are you putting down there?
Fucking setting dams up down the fucking plumbing?
So I clean my ears every time I take a shit. And it's just too much. Sometimes, like, if I'm lucky, or like I'll go away for like I'll have to go to like LA or do some shit for a couple days, and I'm not near Q-tips for a couple days, and then I fucking clean my ears, and hella shit comes out, and I'm so satisfied because I'm like, oh, look at all that shit I got out of my ear.
My thing is like,
but every day I'm just like, fuck, it's too much, man. And then you're not even supposed to put those things in your fucking ears.
No, you're not.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because when you put them in your ear, you shove the you shove.
Oh, every once in a while I go ping and I go
ah. Yeah, you shove.
You ever do that? You fucking hit your brain or whatever.
Hit your eardrum.
I feel like it's
your inner ear canal.
You're probably right. I'm probably not getting that deep, but I fucking definitely I've definitely like once every 2 months fucking tagged myself too hard with the.
Yeah. You gotta be careful because you can lose your equilibrium.
I'm just saying, like,
and then get vertigo the rest of your life permanently.
Are Q-tips the most misunderstood fucking product on the fucking planet Earth?
Yeah. Well,
anything sold
for what it's intended to be used for?
So much that is used for the exact thing it's not supposed to be used for. Is there any other product on Earth that people buy and specifically use it in the way that on the box it says, do not fucking do this? Is there anything? I guess like huffing that
air can
shit. Like the chick is like, I'm fucking walking on sunshine. Like that. That's the only thing that you're like, oh yeah, you're certainly not supposed to huff that shit. It'll make you.
Well, I guess like the can opener, the way people open the can opener.
No, but still, you're still opening a fucking can with it. You're not like fucking murdering some with it or like jerking off with it or doing something. You're like, you're not supposed to do that. It's just counterproductive to the process. It's hard. You're gonna cut your penis.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like Q-tips are not for your fucking ears, not to go inside your ear.
No, they're not.
And that is what every single motherfucking human on the earth buys them for.
You use a Q-tip, you put it in warm water, and then you use it to clean out all the crevices around your outer ear. Yeah. And like I'll put WD-40 on that shit, and I'll use that to like clean off my tools and stuff, like Q-tips. Like I'll never put that stuff in my ear. If I do, I get like the really small Q-tips, and I only go like around my ear. I'm scared of that shit. I like in Florida and shit, like when you're swimming in the water, you get swimmer's ear very easily. And it's like as a kid, I'd get these horrible ear infections to where like, bro, like green stuff would be coming out of my ears. I couldn't even hear.
I get water in my ears and I fucking just shake my head violently until like I'd feel it come out of my ear, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm fucking sad.
In my right ear, I got hearing damage, so like I get like loud, like a siren, like a loud pinging, like I hear that every once in a while.
And you're a fucking singer. That's no good.
I know.
I'm sure. Like I've stood like in front of so many speakers and fucking just was like, yep, sounds good. It's kind of dumb shit my whole life. So I'm sure my ears are gonna go bad early. But we also live in the age of technology. You can actually like be deaf and have those. Death. You could be dead. You could be deaf. You get a sickle full,
still hear
skull, fucking hood on, and you can still hear all the shit around you. But yeah, please tell me in the chat if there's any other fucking item that people buy and use the wrong way more than fucking a Q-tip, because I need to know. And I want to know this. And this is why someone's like, oh, this is a Q-tip show. Homie, this is why I have a fucking podcast, is to get to the bottom of all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's I hope you like it. That's the direction we're going. We're going to solve all my little problems. How about this one? If you smell some shit and only you smell it, is it in your imagination? Let's fucking solve that right now for my wife. Because I'll tell you what, she'd be smelling shit that I don't smell all fucking day long.
Well, a lot of that has to do with like your taste buds on your tongue, like your palate.
She says I smoke hella blunts, so I'd just be smelling backwards on my own fingers and fucking mustache all the time. Yeah. So I can't smell if a cat peed in the fucking corner. No. But I'm like, dude, if a cat peed in the fucking corner, I would be able to smell that shit. I could smell a cat peed on this
I'm pretty
towel.
sure
I could
because
smell this.
ammonia is a lot stronger than just fucking incinerated
But then
carbon
she's
particles.
saying, oh, well, there's like maybe there's like a hint of cat piss that was like there. We didn't.
Well, don't
clean it
women
all
have a better
away.
sense of smell than men do?
I'm sure my wife has a better sense of smell than me.
Well, also, I mean, yeah, like smoking like those, like your sinuses and shit like that.
oh,
that could happen.
Blue got one. Whippets.
Whippets. Oh,
Whippets.
facts. Yeah.
Whippets.
You know, condoms.
Because people make balloons with them. They make balloons. They put them over their heads and blow them up.
Yo, I was watching The Mask a couple weeks ago, and I watched that movie as a kid. My grandma took me to go see The Mask, and I had no fucking clue half the jokes. I'm like watching this as an adult now, and he's like pulls out a fucking used condom, and he's like, "Sorry, kids, wrong pocket." And I was like, "Yo." Oh shit! I remember my grandma turning at me, laughing at me, be like,
Fatty McJiglets continually
McJiggletits?
McJiggletits. I'm sorry, he's just continually on this fucking concentrate tip, and he said butane, which is actually another really good one because
true.
Like people buy like a can of butane to fill up a lighter,
and then, people buy a crate of butane.
Yeah, nobody has ever bought a fucking a master case of butane to fill up lighters for fucking sure. So you're absolutely correct about that.
Like ever.
Okay,
I gotta fucking take a piss.
Yeah, go ahead. You know what? We're gonna wrap this up anyways. This has been the fucking Dirtbag Dan show.
Choo!
Like I said, comedy show in Hayward on Friday night.
Pull
I'd like
up.
you to fucking come out if you're in the Bay Area, and if you want more information, then go to my Instagram or my Facebook or Twitter, which is Dirtbag Dan 408 on everything. We'll be back next Monday. We'll be back next Monday because it's before the
Comcast
tour.
is gonna be here in the morning.
Oh yeah, Comcast is here in the morning. I'm fucking staying here tonight because Comcast has an appointment with my property manager at 7 a.m. So I feel like we have like a good solid stream here going. The sound is fucking great, but there's these little like
screen tears,
little zips, and it's happening. I know you guys fucking notice it. It's really fucked with like my ability to edit shit after the fact because I can't like sync shit because it lags or whatever. That should be gone, and then we'll be able to add on and build on to the situation. So that's coming, and then we're gonna have a big show next week if Comcast comes through and we're fucking set legit.
We bring in hibachi,
2 titties, milk and a bowl of cream. We're gonna order food. If we order food, Reverse is gonna show up.
Yup.
So I'll try and get as many of the fucking homies in here as possible for next Monday, since you guys want to bitch about it. And I love you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys at Friday on this comedy show, or at one of the many comedy shows or rap shows in Ontario. 30s comedy and music tour. Hit up Odd Life Entertainment for more fucking info. And I will see you guys very soon.
Orale.
The Dirtbag Dan show.
Y'all come back now.
Peace, motherfucker.